green TV.
Oh, like green tea with the
Television.
Yeah. Where are you from?
You know my friend Jim Testa
I do.
with the mail sorting machine. He's my best friend.
No. Glad to know he has a best friend.
Now, is this yours?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
How do you like it?
We have, it succeeds a car that had 600,000 miles on it. Yeah, 20 years ago, my son Christopher was like, I was stepping down as governor. My son Christopher, 12 years old, we were having breakfast in our home in Wilmington. And I said, Christopher, it's January 2001, he's about to become a senator. And I said, Christopher, let's go buy a car. And we went out and we bought a Chrysler Town & Country minivan 20 years ago. And put 600,000 miles on it. And then, so Christopher's back from the West Coast this January, 20 years later to the day. And we're having breakfast, and he said, Dad, why don't we go buy another car? And his mother said, yes, get rid of that minivan. I still have the minivan. I'm going to give it away to a family in need. But Christopher and I went out, and we drove a bunch of electric cars, and we drove Teslas, and ordered, a couple of weeks later, ordered this baby. And been driving it ever since.
How long have you had it?
Since about 3-4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, 3-4 months.
Long enough to feel it.
Oh, yeah.
And they're fast, aren't they?
Oh my God. I drove down here in about 20 minutes from Wilmington. No, not really. That was a joke. Where do you live?
I live in Hocussin and Rehoboth.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, I'm a strong advocate of a tax policy that actually encourages people to buy electric vehicles and hydrogen-powered vehicles, hydrogen and using fuel cells. I think those two are the future. And I'm an author of legislation that helps to fund investments in charging stations for EV vehicles, electric vehicles, and fueling stations for hydrogen vehicles.
Nice.
And we need to have, like, across the country, densely populated travel corridors, we need to have both charging stations for electric and fueling stations for hydrogen. That's where we're going. And not many people are focused on hydrogen right now, but mid-sized trucks, large trucks are going to be using a lot of hydrogen and fuel cells going forward. And there are sources, as you know, big, especially the big trucks, huge source of black carbon, which is bad stuff. So there you go.
But all good stuff.
Yeah, I get to chair the committee in the Senate on Environment and Public Works, so it's a labor of love. To be able to do work on legislation that's so critical as we face to climate change, and create jobs at the same time, and work with a guy from Delaware over in the White House, Joe Biden,
Great.
who's been my friend for over 40 years.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Absolutely.
We have a great picture we took shortly after he became president over the White House with him and my driver, guy was driving for me then, and my minivan with 600,000 miles. We're going to have to get him in this one as well.
Yes.
So there you go.
Again, thank you so much for your time and
great to see you.
everything else. Just all your commitment.
I think this is wonderful to see all these people on this beautiful day.
Yes.
Oh, what a day. God doesn't make better days than this.
No.
All right, thank you.
Thank you again.
See you, Chris. Nice to see you, man.
Delaware Valley Tesla Owners Club. I'm the chapter lead for Delaware, and I'm also the vice president of the Delaware Electric Vehicle Association.
Vice President?
Vice president of the Delaware Electric Vehicles.
Very good. Very good. Well, I get to serve in a couple of committees that are
Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Could you just tell me so I know?
How many Mary Barra, who's the CEO of said to me last week, she said, and I said, to what are those? So the first thing we need, she said, we need 300-mile range. She said, that's on us, in the industry.
Yeah.
So the second thing, we need a charging station and refueling stations. She said the third thing that we need is just storage capacity. Those are the things we need. And so we're doing, I think, with the legislation, I help write the bipartisan infrastructure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's a lot in there to help provide the charging stations and fueling stations.
Yes.
And Mary and her and the other manufacturers, Tesla folks, their job is to produce the vehicles. They're doing a pretty good job. Yeah. I think it's all going to come together.
Well, thank you for your support.
My pleasure. Love to.
Thank you.
All right. Wait till I tell my wife I met the vice president.
President of the Delaware Owners
President,
Club.
oh,
And I gave her a sticker so you can be honorary member.
That's good. Well, I have a couple of stickers on my old minivan. It's in my drive. One of them is Tom Carper's American flag, and Tom Carper and the Joe Biden oval. It's really
Yeah.
cool. All right, I'm going to go say hi to some people.
Sounds good.
Yeah, great to see you.
Yeah, absolutely.